So the next round, the next segment, definitely we're gonna jump into our topic of the day,
Okay.
right? So pretty much we're gonna talk about the time that we had our turning point in our life.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go through like stages, so that you guys understand where we're coming from since birth, since birth. But that is very important point so that everyone can really understand our journey lah. All right, so let me see, where do I start?
Okay.
Let's look into our early childhood years.
Mm.
Yeah,
Good. Mm.
let me see what I could remember. Well, at the point of time, okay, talking about how it's everything look like in my family and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm the youngest is in my family.
Mhm.
My parents was there. What I'm trying to say is that my dad will be always away because he's working like shipping in a shipping company, so he's always like away for months or a year at least. My mom is working as a production operator for a decade,
Mhm.
so she's a hardworking mother. And she also does ad hoc or freelance thing like baking lah, do sewing for like clothing and stuff, and that's how we kind of survive lah. So at the point of time, um, my age gap with my siblings, let me see, I think about 8 or 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So being the youngest and having that gap, I was very babyish lah. I remember that time. So my sisters all like transitioning from youth to adulthood.
Mm.
So you did in their going to 20s kind of thing,
Mm.
and I'm still like in the kindergarten,
Mm.
you know. And my world is like, whoever that I came across will be my friend. It's a
Mm.
beautiful world to me. All I know, have fun, I play, I meet friends, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And if I'm tired, I just want to sleep and drink my milk. I remember those time now. And even though it's everything is beautiful, my mom was very strict. Yeah, because she is like playing a dual role as a mother
Mm.
and a father. So yeah,
Mm.
so she always like the one who being very firm lah. Yeah, so that's why maybe at times I might miss my dad because
Mhm.
he goes away quite often, and apparently they will see me like, oh, you are daddy's girl, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think I am lah back then.
Mhm.
Yes. So I was in like madrasah rather than the normal stream in kindergarten.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm the only one apparently.
Mhm. Mm.
And yeah, I don't really think much. I mean, I'm too young to think about anything. I'm just gonna have fun and play around with my friends. Definitely, I'm fortunate to be able to have some faith values. I've learned a little bit there, and also a little bit of English and
Mhm.
languages. Ah,
Mhm.
yeah. How about you? How was your early childhood days?
Oh, I actually captured a few of the that we have it very much in similar.
Hmm.
Yeah. For example, I'm the youngest.
Okay. High
Yeah.
five.
um. Yeah. So I'm very much daddy's girl also. It's a clear cut thing just because I have two brothers,
Uh,
and yeah, obviously I guess this has become the baby lah. Um. My mom is strict also. My parents are strict. Just that my mom, because I'm a girl, she tries to enforce more. And yeah, I had a good childhood in terms of my birthdays are always celebrated with cakes. My childhood is like it's just a very happy. I think in my head I just happy memories besides just being a naughty kid, like getting my brother in trouble for my doings. Yeah.
okay.
And I was also the only one in my siblings that entered madrasah during my early childhood years.
Hmm.
Yeah, for the whole of like, is it 3 4 years I was in madrasah? Like, so all my brothers are more like in primary school. They're already like normal secular school. So yeah, I guess that's my childhood. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, when I'm about to graduate to primary school,
Mm-hmm.
my mom kind of asked me like, um, do you want to go into the academic, like how your sisters and brother is, or you want to go into madrasah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's the like you shouldn't even ask a what? how old am I? 6 years old. Why you ask me that kind of like I can't even make decision.
Yeah.
So naturally I would say I want to go madrasah lah.
Oh my
Because I
god.
was in that environment, what,
Yeah.
right? So I said I want to go in madrasah. Then yeah, she opted me for madrasah. And I felt that for the first 4 years, until primary four, I thought everything quite smooth lah. The only moment I, of course, I have moments. I miss my mom and dad. You know, I want to go home quick. I don't want to be in school for so long. I have few good friends, and I got to see a little bit like those who not so friendly,
Mm.
and I don't really understand why. Because I thought whoever, whatever you are, like you can be my friend. You know, I still have that kind of mindset lah. So when I got into primary five, things go into a different kind of how to say vibes.
Okay.
So what happened is, let me see, how old are we if we were to be in primary five?
11.
11. Okay. So that one is like transitioning to youth.
Mm.
Okay. And I think I started to see a different world. A different world meaning to see I kind of like I like a guy. I like boys, you know.
Mhm.
I developed those feeling. Yeah,
Mhm.
what does it mean to me? Is it
Mm.
like a crush?
Mhm.
Is it like it's just like or I don't know what love is, you know. So
Yeah.
it's always when I always we have this girls conversation. I like that guy. I like that boy. Oh yeah, yeah, I also like. But it's just like from far
Yeah.
we just like mashi
Mhm.
blushing But then that's it lah. And we kind of like acknowledge like I like this boy,
Yeah.
and kind of that's mine. But there's never things like established between us. So it's
Mm.
just from far kind of thing. Was so decent
Mhm.
Yes, yes, that's how it works back then, and how we kind of bond together when we play games. So if
Mm.
you remember last time we have 0 points. That's one of the game. You know 0 points.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you know. Oh my god. Okay, the one that you tie out with a lot of rubber bands, and then I think there's a long range like a skipping rope,
Okay, I
and
think
then
that
you
one I
jump
know.
over it.
Yes, yes.
What do you call it? What do you call that for you?
I have never known the name. I just do it.
Oh god. Okay, so
What is
there's
it
two lah.
called?
Back my time I call it ye ye.
Okay.
I don't know why. It sounds like pop ye, but nothing is nothing to do. It's just ye ye. Maybe
Yeah.
like when we jump ye.
Yeah, literally.
I presume lah. Yeah. Then 0 point is always the start of the game because they put on the floor. Then when
Mm.
we jump, we must say 0 point. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
part of the rules lah. Yeah.
Mm.
We play that. We play some traditional games like chapte,
Mm.
takraw. Oh my god, I'm a bit boyish. Soccer. Yeah. So that's how I kind of bond with my crushes
Mm.
back then, and I almost like want to tell, like want to confess moment, but it didn't happen. And the guy kind of confessed first, but not to me, to the friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but it like towards the end of primary five, so we kind of like losing touch afterwards because he kind of migrate to another school. So that
Mm.
was the case lah.
Mm.
Then primary six, I kind of see a little bit more like we do have people who like how to say they have character.
Mm.
They have character. They have their own personality, and you kind of find it like um why how this thing even happened, what's in their mind, what was it, who are they really, can we just be nice or kind, because that's my world, since young.
Mm.
All I know is to be nice to people. I don't know what doesn't not to be nice, how is it like, it looks like. So
Mm.
people start doing that to me. I was like, hey, why and primary six I got into like being a victim of bully.
Oh, no.
So that was the start. And when that happened, um on a different day, different time, different events, and I still couldn't get it why. So the kind of bully is name calling, that kind of thing.
Mm.
That's one. And it started to build like got into a little bit more physical.
Mm.
Like they can just grab me and mess around with my tudung or while I was in madrasa, right?
Mm.
Like a little bit aggressive lah. So
Mm.
I'm still trying to figure out what
Mm.
is this? What are you
Mm.
trying to do? Is this what friends is? Is this what we are bonding? But
Mm.
I'm in pain. I'm hurt.
Mm.
So the last thing that happened is when all of a sudden they just put me aside and they start to bash me and kick me, at the bottom. So that was like, oh my god, I was screaming. I was like, it's like open, it's not in public, but everyone would walk past and saw it. But no one do something or say something or stop it. Even we call them as a prefect back then,
Mm.
are not doing anything about it. So I was like, okay, I think enough,
Mm.
enough, and I'm gonna put stop to all this
Mm.
bullying.
Mm.
So what I do next is like I'm gonna find a friend they can protect me, because those two are big size, like double of my size. Either they are tall or big size,
Mm.
The hell you pick on me?
Mm.
So I decided to find someone like look alike, but a version that I can be friend with. And I
Mm.
found one. I found one, and she protect me. But it seems like a friend in exchange, or a friend of benefit, rather than really have good bond.
Mm.
The only thing that I felt that she's good because she's funny, she got a humor, but at the same time she can be very blunt person.
Mm.
But she's someone that can protect me, so I was always around her. So the next round, when this bully tried to get to me,
Mm.
I will be like the different person altogether. I'm not gonna be nice to you, I appeared a little bit more meaner, and you don't mess around with me. They kind of
Mm.
look,
Mm.
and they start to take a step back. Yeah. And it doesn't stop there. There's a lot of reoccurring events happen, which I will share a little bit later. Lah. Okay, so
Mm.
so how about you in your primary?
Okay. Okay. So for me, primary school. Okay. So my transition to primary school was, um, it was okay. But because me being young, during my childhood days, I was more of like wearing my tudung and whatnot. So when I got the freedom to like lepaskan rambut and whatnot, I'm like, oh okay. So when I went to actually my problems actually started from primary one. I was actually ganged up against like I was okay. There was three of us.
Primary one.
Primary one, primary
Oh
one.
my god.
So there was these two girls. I remember their names actually, and I'm still friends with one of them. So
What?
yeah. So these two girls. So technically, there's like the leader and the follower lah. So the follower is still my friend. But so these two actually always bully me. I remember getting my hair pulled. I remember like they just when I went to the toilet suddenly when I went out they're not around, this kind of thing. So apparently slowly I found out from like she has a days, where she sometimes befriend me and sometimes do not befriend me. And then she's like, there was once that I asked her, like being a friend one, like I was like a 7 year old, and he's like, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Then she said, oh, I just don't like you. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, honey. So and then I was like, when she told me that, I was like, okay, like we're not friends anymore. Like, those kind of things, like when you say that, you're not friends anymore. So I'm like, and then when suddenly this girl, the leader, had to um, leave the country. Actually, she had to leave the country and migrate to Indonesia. So because she was an Indonesian, so yeah, I became good friends with the follower instead. So apparently, some I being primary one, I had my thoughts like, okay, no, I'm just gonna be wary of you. So when I grew, when I was in primary three, primary four, I started like the kapak already growing already, right? So
That's very early, early than mine. Okay.
so primary three, primary four, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be like seen as a bad girl, seen as a good girl anymore. So I was like, okay, let me show them what this girl is all about. So I started like trying to hang out with all the cool kids in school. So I was making friends here and there. I was like, hey, hi. I tried to, I do not know how, but I tried to make my way through to get to be friends with these popular people just because I wanted to have friends in primary school lah. So yeah, and this girl is always like running away from me, like this the most popular girl. She has a days where she wanted me, and then there are days where she didn't want me. And when she didn't want me, she'll run away so far. So it was kind of sad, but eventually I grew out of it. So I kept on changing group of friends in primary school because I just felt like there was nobody I could trust. Even till now, my primary school was like, honestly, I don't have fond memories of primary school. Um, but at the same time, I do. But eh, it's it wasn't a bad time. It's just that those people, I think I would just take it as they were just immature also. So maybe I always when I'm older now, I just think that, oh, maybe I could have done something different before. And yes, I remember being primary school, I hated being fair.
Why?
Because I thought that the cool kids were always the dark skinned ones. So I felt like I was going under the sun so often because I wanted to be dark and be popular. I thought, yeah, that was so stupid. I'm not kidding you. I thought
Wow.
that being fair skinned was like people didn't like it. So I wanted boys to like me. So I thought that being dark skinned was like the way to attract the guys.
I see.
Yo, oh my god, now that I think about it, oh my god, that hit me.
Oh my god, moment. Yeah, yeah. Interesting primary incidents.
Mm.
Yeah, then for me, I kind of survived until sec one there in that
Oh.
madrasa. But unfortunately, I was like mixing around with bad companies.
Mm.
Couldn't blame. It's also my choice at the point of time because I'm kind of seeking protection. I don't
Mhm.
know who else to be friend who are good, because the good one don't want to be friend with me.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's either they excel in their academic, and they want to be in a clan where all are looking good lah from
Mhm.
inner and outer. Yeah. And for me, once I got into this kind of mix, definitely the thing that we do also might not be good also lah. So the last round that had something happened before I got transferred to another school
Okay.
is I was so angry. I kind of bottle up about something towards my teacher because being seen as bad with better companies and whatever happened in school, I was accused. Me and my friends were accused into something that we didn't do,
Mm.
and it was very bad lah to that extent. And this having these teachers, honestly, Ustazah,
Mm.
they supposed to counsel you, talk to you, instill Islamic values, and tell you it's the opposite. It's the opposite thing, and I was very disheartened. I was demoralized. Things that we don't do, they tell everyone whenever they go for classes to teach. So before they teach, they open up about things.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's how was that? It's very very toxic environment. And sometimes they told us to sell something out there. Sometimes in Ramadan, they asked to sell something or gain donation. If we don't sell enough, we don't do enough, we don't collect enough, we were told like, oh, you can't even do this. Like as if we own them for life,
Mm.
and they even curse, you're gonna go to hell. So it's extreme, it's extreme. The belief, the teaching, I also don't understand that. I got so furious over everything. It's a cumulative thing,
Mm.
and I do very dumbest thing ever. What I did is I go and write something on the whiteboard that I kind of like use all the angry words, all the not supposed to be that kind of words towards my teacher.
Oh
So the
wow.
dumbest thing is when I try to erase it, it kind of leave there.
Oh my God, girl.
When I look at the marker, it's a permanent marker.
Oh my God.
Oh my god! I was like, oh my god, oh my god. We all like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So we quickly go home. Go home. We just leave it. Can't do anything because we wanted to rub it with what there's a way lah. But we cannot do it in time because there will be primary school students is coming in soon.
Mm. Okay, okay.
So we have to run away, and end of school already because it's school holiday.
Mm.
So the following year, definitely it brought into a case lah in the school. Who did this, who do what, and I was called in, and I thought I would never be caught because there's no camera, there's nothing. It's really like someone gonna pauto lah.
Yeah.
So eventually my friend pauto,
Oh my God.
and it was a stupid thing when she did that. Okay, the reason being she did that is one of my friend also failed her primary six. Okay, so my teacher kind of suspect lah who, but don't know exactly who lah. Then she promised lah, if you tell me exactly who the person is, I'm gonna get you better grade, and you're gonna get into sec one lah, something like that lah. Agreed to it, and she pauto. But actually, she don't even got into sec one lah.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell lah, yeah. I was called, the fact that they thought it's all boys who did it, all boys who kena, whoever got the record. And they look at me like, oh my god, you are the least expected person to be called in. I was like, shut up. Things happen, shit happens.
Mm.
Yeah, they start lah. They call me macam-macam lah. Like if you're gonna do this, you're gonna be worse. You're gonna be one day, you're gonna be a murderer. That kind of shit lah. They can just say anything out of their mouth.
Okay.
To that extent, I was like, I can't like, wow, I can't really take it anymore. So my parent, actually my mom, my dad was always away because of work. So my mom uh, come by with my sister, and I think it's also her last straw lah after the incident that she want to pull me out from the environment. I was telling her also what actually happened that make it that I want to do that. So she kind of understood. Of course, I cannot school lah, but she know like I can't suit myself in that kind of school. So she met everyone there, and they have a meeting, and definitely the teacher all deny whatever they did to me. We just send a sign. So they kind of like trying to, we always open her bag, or maybe um, please reconsider and come back. By my mom, like, I had enough. This is the end of it. So we left for good. I was so happy. I can't wait to go into normal academic school. I was like, let's do it. And it took me like 3 to 4 different schools before I got into one. So the one that accepted me is Serangoon Sec.
Mm.
Yeah, I got into Serangoon Sec in secondary 2. So I got into that. I was there. I thought, well, at last I can be me, without the tudung. I want that freedom. I don't want to be forced into it. And then I felt that I can be more open, can be more expressive because the talent in me, dance, singing, acting, is always in me.
Mm.
since young. Like I would call it my Broadway moment. I can just go to the corridor and then like I open up my umbrella, I will sing, and the neighbor like you sell chabor lah. But I don't care, I'm just happy with the way I am. So in that secondary two up till sec 4, my mom kind of expect me that once I managed to suit myself in this new school, I should be better lah in sense of disciplinary. But
Mm.
eventually not. Masalah. Okay, I think the reason being, I mean youth I mean
Yep.
youth, and what happened in primary six back then, it kind of have that post, not
Mm.
trauma, but it's just a post aftermath. And if no one really dare to guide me or tell me, like having that strong support, I think I'm just gonna be like that continuously lah. So I
Mm.
continue with a bad mix of company. Those are good, and I became like one of their big sister. Like they see me as a leader for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe just the way how I can gather everyone, and I'm a good influencer
Mm.
to my girls group. So they
Okay.
kind of listen to me, and if there's anything that happened to them, they kena pukul or kena bully. So I'm the one like, what happened? I'll be there, kind of
Mm.
thing lah. So I'm the one like protecting them. So
Mm.
I'm the one who had the front face. So yeah, but it's a very very small disciplinary actions lah, like short skirt. Oh god, not really short lah, just like atas lutut that kind of thing lah. But you can't, it should be
Basically enjoying the
kental.
Naruto life.
Yeah, and the socks, no, cannot be colorful or too short. Hair dyed, manicure, like of shit. So
Oh.
that kind of shit. But I love to go to school. That's the thing with me. No matter what I did, I go to school. I'm something that I look forward. Every morning I will go, and I know that no matter what, I must complete my studies in secondary. So that's
Mm.
my aim. Yeah, yeah. How about your secondary school life,
Okay. Before I go to my secondary school life, oh my god, your life, girl,
girl?
damn girl.
Damn, yeah.